Acting for Climate has a new big project called Currents. With 10 years of experience, touring performances and workshops, inspiring people to act for a more sustainable future, we are now going to set sails and travel around the world for 3 years with our performance Currents. The goal is to explore how we can be regenerative as humans and artists, being a positive force in the world, going beyond sustainability and making ourselves and the more than human world thrive. In each place we go, we link up with local artists and environmentalists to exchange and explore ideas and practices. Nourished by this exchange, we will play our site-specific performance together with local artists. Why? We need to mend the gap between what we know about the climate and biodiversity crisis and the actions we're taking. As artists, we have the possibility to evoke and connect to people's feelings. Therefore, we have a role to play in engaging people to act on the current crisis. In our YouTube series, we share our art, life on board Yggdrasil, sailing, in-depth interviews with artists, activists and climate scientists all over the world, and all the wild ups and downs of sailing around the world with a group of circus artists. Welcome on board our journey.
Hello people on the other side of the screen, we are Currents, a group of 4 people, 4 circus friends, sailing around the world with the message of climate awareness. Last year we set sails, we left Europe and came across the Atlantic Ocean, and now we are in Aruba. In our first episode we told you about our project, our partners and our activities here. We met local artists, local organizations, local environments, and for sure we had local adventures. If you missed our last episode, you can go watch it now. KIA means Corrective Institute of Aruba and is the national prison of Aruba. So there we made 2 shows and a workshop for the inmates, both men and women. It was a really strong experience to realize how a prison works inside and how life in prison can be. And in the other hand, also to realize how meaningful may be for people inside there to join activities, cultural activities, artistic experiences. It was a great invitation to think about freedom, to think about privileges, and to think about society.
In Aruba, our closest allies are new friends from the Land Back movement.
We met with a lot of local activists from the Land Back movement, and we joined them in their planning of a protest that would take place in one of the beaches in Aruba. It's a very iconic beach for Arubans. It's called Basiruti, and now it's mostly known by its colonial name, which is Palm Beach. But it's iconic because people learn to swim there and out to a blue tower that is in the water. And there's also a really iconic tree. We heard a lot of really amazing and beautiful stories of local traditions. And so one of the problems is that the tourist industry is expanding a lot in Aruba. And one of the things they're doing is that they're taking over the public beaches. So in Aruba, there's a law that all beaches are public. But what happens is that the hotels are building their hotels next to the beaches and taking over the beaches. And what is happening now with the Basiruti beach is that in January, a new hotel opened, and they have put all their parasols and beach chairs and occupying basically most of the beach, which was a public beach before. So the demonstration took place the second week that we were in Aruba, and we joined in, we made posters, and we joined all the local initiations.
Uma espécie de doce, e que você espera de ti no futuro?
Before our first performance in Kia, we went to the TV studio of Aruba.
Você se reconhece com a namorada, Nata de Norway. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning.
Where we told people on the other side of the screen about our shows in Aruba, about our workshops, and we put up a little show over there to invite them to join our activities and to show them what our journey is about.
But not all our shows in Aruba were in closed settings. On February 12th, we had our open big performance in the main street of San Nicolas in collaboration with popcorn dancers.
ArtisA is an art gallery in the San Nicolas neighborhood. They host local artists with their pieces, focused mostly in paintings and plastic arts in general, but also supporting other activities like a festival of muralism in San Nicolas and other kind of artistic expressions. So Tito, ArtisA's manager, he helped us to organize our performance in San Nicolas Street. We designed a 200 meters way, walking through the numbers, and yeah, it was quite challenging to make it work, but at the end it was so fun, and with both people, audience and performers, we enjoyed it a lot.
Our first artivism workshop in Aruba was in EPB San Nicolas, a vocational education. Spending February in Aruba, we also got to experience the Carnival. Carnival brings everyone out in the streets, and we also joined. It has a complex history with roots both as a protest movement and as a celebration. Today, I think it's mostly a big commercial party, and the amount of trash left on the streets is impressive, coming from the outside. However, we really enjoy the dancing, the joy, and the people coming together.
After our great experience in Aruba, we were ready to set sails and travel towards Curaçao. But
This was our second episode. And to follow our journey further, please subscribe to the channel and follow us on Instagram, Currents for Climate. For a more in detailed introduction to our project, please check out our first episode. You'll find it here in the channel. Please remember to fill out our survey that you find in the end of this video or in the description of the YouTube channel. And Please feel free to follow, subscribe, comment here in the channel. And if you want to comment on what we do, support our project, or give us input on what you would like to see in the series, please contact us here, write to us here on Instagram or on our email. That's all for us now. We are looking forward to see you in our next YouTube episode.